All right, guys, and we're back. Just in case you didn't like what I showed you yesterday, I've got some more, exactly where that came from. All right, guys, our first two videos today are going to be from Dill Illegal down there in Southern California. And he's posted both of these videos within 24 hours. There are two crashes, one a group ride, and the other a ride with his closest buddies that he likes to get around with. We've got the two, they just passed somebody, you can hear him, pushes brakes, he goes over.
Oh,
Man, that's
damn,
quite the crash
dude.
there.
Are you
All
okay?
right, let's go ahead and pause this. So, as you see there, he has gone over to the side in an effort to avoid the speed bump. And I don't know why, because those speed bumps are pretty easy to go over, and I think they're pretty fun. So he goes over to the side, and there's a bunch of leaves there. I don't know if they're wet leaves or dry leaves or both, but in any case, he tries to avoid the speed bump and he hits his brakes. He leans to the side, trying to turn out of it, but what he should have done was push his tire to the left. And now that he's got his body weight to his right side, as his tire's on the left, he's counterbalancing. And so he can go ahead and have his handlebars to the left as he's leaning to get that counterbalance weight. And it's gonna get him out of that little crevice that he's in and prevent him from sliding because he's got the brakes. But these are things that you need to practice over and over again. They just don't come naturally. You need to make sure that you're doing them on a constant basis, keeping your skills up so that when you get in this situation, you can get out of it as quickly as possible. Don't put your foot down. One of the things in getting your motorcycle license is you never want to put your foot down. And if you take the motorcycle license test, you'll know that if you put your foot down twice, then that'll be a disqualification for your license. All right, so I want to set up this video here. I want to say that they're riding around on the USC campus in a group ride, and they're all in formation in a way, and there's no kind of, everybody's falling behind each other. There's no kind of barrier, in between.
You okay, man?
Nobody's really looking out for each other. They're not really in a great formation, and this shows that. You have a skater up front who runs over a speed bump that was temporarily set in there for probably for some electrical equipment. Looks like they were doing some type of campus day. And then the skater behind him doesn't fall, but the skater ends up going off his skateboard, running towards the person on the ground, which is not good. And I'm not sure, what the capabilities of being able to swerve on a skateboard. He fortunately was able to escape anything further happening into him. He didn't run into the guy that was already in the ground and fall over on him or anything like that. But the guy behind him had enough time to react, but reacted poorly. And so these are the things that I want you guys to look for. So I can't quite tell because you see the guy running and then it flips back to the guy on the bike, and he's like already, his bike's back wheel is already way up in the air, like 3 feet. He's ready to go over, topple onto the ground there. So first things first, you always want to practice you're always going to want to practice your moves in dangerous situations, out in a parking lot, on a private road, somewhere that you can be unobstructed, so that you can practice your braking, so that you can practice your swerving, your counterbalance, not putting your foot down, and things of this nature. So I don't want to see you guys get hurt. I didn't have a fun time getting hurt when I've been in the hospital and spent weeks upon weeks recovering and then returning to work shortly after my release, after 12 weeks or what have you. And so it's important to be prepared. And this is what it's like to be prepared in these situations. So if you guys like this content, go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel here. And I look forward to seeing you guys here in the future. Thanks. Have a good week.